Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brandon Cole, aka Super Blind Man, and it's time for some Diablo 3. Now, we're gonna wrap this thing up. We're gonna do it this time. So, I'm gonna get to a recap in a second, but real quick, a couple things to say, a couple plugs to throw out. A lot of ways you can support the content if you so choose. You can give me a follow here on Twitch. I appreciate every single follow. It doesn't matter who you are. If that's all you can do to support, I appreciate every single one. Every follow is viewership to me, and I put value on viewership. So follows are great. You can subscribe if you like. Those give you subscriptions give you access to my Twitch archives available immediately upon the end of the broadcast, and our super cool emotes designed by the one, the only KOL Joy. Along with our badges, our sub badges. Oh, thanks, Mr. Meter Raymond, for the host. Appreciate that. It's awesome and amazing and cool and super great. So yeah, awesome sub badges as well, and the emotes, all designed by KOL Joy. Sub badges are capes with different colors depending on the amount of time that you have subbed to my channel, so that you can get access to all that if you sub Tier 1, Tier 2, or Tier 3 has things available for you. You can tip directly, streamlabs.com/superblindman. Tips are super supportive, go directly to us immediately, and that's one of the best things about them. If you have the extra dollars to do it, that'd be great. If you don't, that's fine. The important thing to me is that you're entertained by the content, or that you learn something from the content. But I always mention once per stream that I am indeed trying to make a living out of all this craziness that I'm doing. So if you have a couple extra dollars, I would certainly appreciate it. If not, that's fine too. You can also cheer. Cheering is great. Cheering is wonderful. Cheering is fun. Cheers go into our little tip cup that is super cool and physics-based and awesome. And if you want to make it explode, that's an option you have. But if you only have one bit because you watched an ad, that's fine too. I will take whatever support I can get. I'm appreciative of all of it. Also, you become a patron, patreon.com/superblindman. Patrons have access to a whole bunch of possible perks, including the ability to literally control the content by saying, hey, what it would be like if a blind person played this game, or that game, or this other game. And as long as I can access it any reasonable way, you can make that happen. And now you can do it for cheaper. I've actually lowered pretty much all Patreon prices, except for the two that have patrons assigned to them, which I can't lower right now. But I lowered pretty much all of them, and I think they're much more reasonable now. I think I have a better grasp on things. No, there will be no Smash today, because I'm making a push to finish the campaign of this game before our big Diablo 3 event tomorrow, where we'll be doing a triple stream of Diablo Season 16 Adventure Mode with three of us, myself, Mr. Meter Reverend, and Rocket Gamer 6. So I'm doing this push to try to finish up this campaign real quick today, and then head on to that tomorrow. So yeah, for this week only, we sacrifice Smash for that. Yeah, sorry about that, man. But yeah, there you go. All right. So yes, all Patreon prices have been lowered. You know, the things that no perks have been removed. So the things that you expected from the perks, they're all still there. But I lowered the prices to be a little bit more reasonable, and I hope that people consider it, because I have no qualms about giving back to you guys. I want to give back to the people that support me. So if you want something back, consider becoming a patron today at patreon.com/superblindman.
No worries.
Alright. Alright. So, that covers all the support things. You can follow me on Twitter at superblindman. Facebook is brandon.l.cole.7.
You can say, where can I get ice cream?
No.
What's on my calendar?
No.
Or
No.
find skills to try.
No. Bad
Want
Amazon.
to hear more?
No.
Okay.
Bad Amazon device. Ah! Okay. Twitter is superblindman. YouTube is superblindman. Facebook is brandon.l.cole.7. Website is brandoncole.net. My blog is there. Got some really interesting stuff there lately. Media page is there too. And join us on Discord as well. ! Discord in the chat will get you there. And that's basically the Breakdown Walls server. It'll get the link to the Breakdown Walls server. The goal is to bring together the audiences of disabled streamers everywhere and the disabled streamers themselves, so we can all compare notes, have a good time, and just enjoy each other's company, be good humans to each other. Okay, so that wraps up the support. Now, yesterday on the night stream, we tried to finish this game last night. But I forgot that this swamp is freaking huge. It is. And so today, we've decided to wrap up this game with the help of one Misdemeanor Reverend who's already in my party right now. So thank you for that, Misdemeanor Reverend. And she has already helped me by way of managing my gear for me. She took care of that, so I'm not overburdened anymore. And she found the last guide stone for me. That we did that off stream just real fast. She found it for me real quick, and we found the correct passage we're supposed to go through. Now that we know for sure which one it is, we went to that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through there. We're gonna find Adria, and we're gonna finish this game. A couple side quests in the middle of that, but we're gonna get all this stuff done right now. Let's go. Oh. Which way is it? I don't know. Yay! Let's go!
I suppose being lost in a crumbling ruin is better than being lost in a
Ah, be quiet, Laura. Be quiet. So it's worth mentioning that this is not the passage that I was in before, clearly, because there's monsters in it. Oh, legendary! Holy crow! Legendary already dropped me. I don't even. I think I might have just got it. I think it was on my left. And I think I picked it up. Hydra. I think I got that legendary. I hope I did. I think I did. I think I did. If not, there's always later. Let's be honest. Gear doesn't really matter. I mean, it does. It always matters, but it doesn't matter as much until level 70. So.
If only they could see me now.
Yeah! Zapping him. Zippity zap zapping him. We also did change my skills up a little bit, too. My electrocute skill now gives me more arcane power when it hits an enemy.
Your grave awaits.
like your defenses are nothing, Scoob. I'm weird and I'm okay with it. That's a dope. He's trying to dope.
I'm so good, I astound myself. Not ready yet.
Ooh. Hey, we have an elite! Yay! Someone to fight her, I'm dead. Oh, let's refresh my eyesight. Programmer. Ow.
I'm so good, I astound myself. I didn't think I could get any better.
Yes, another level up. That's 3 since I came to this frickin' swamp. 3 or 4.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
Oh god. I was going the wrong way. Ah. Yay.
Need more time.
Oh, look, I got it.
But
Thank
our
you.
own ancestors, gifted with long life, magic, and
Definitely.
abilities far beyond ours, yet they were still men. I wonder if these pages hold the key to unlock their powers once again.
It's interesting that me and Misty, we've played this game so much that we have this alternate method of communication. She's not in a party chat with me at all right now. Party chat.
Power.
Did you send me an invite,
Friends.
or do I have to do it?
Diablo
I have to
3.
do it.
Reaper.
Okay.
Sound device. Power.
Ah,
Music.
not that.
Music. Online status. Notification.
Oh.
You
Oh,
received a
oh,
notification.
you did.
Party. GC underscore.
God, those
Text to
the
speech
notification
unavailable.
sounds compared to the game sounds are so
Please
quiet.
GC
Party chat.
underscore chick 0 1
Party chat.
Private party. 2 players. 8 maximum. Suggest. Commute. Events. Message. Party. Button. Profile. Trophies. Settings.
Lots and lots of party
Market.
chat.
Network. Notification. Devices. 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 Audio devices. Audio devices. Volume control. Adjust. Output device. Input. Output. Output. TV or
There we
AV
go.
amplifier. Audio.
Alright.
Home screen. Apex. Diablo 3. Reaper. Diablo 3. Diablo 3. Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition. English.
What shall we fight today?
Oh, what happened? Oh no. We lost her.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
lost her. I think I'm gonna wait for her because I don't know if it's a cursed chest I just found, but it's a little side quest, so I think I'm gonna wait for her to pop back. Hey, Rocket, game up! Thank you, Rocket, for the bits.
The journey continues.
Bye, Templar. I found a side quest of some kind. I figured you want in on that. Alright. Good. No party chat? Okay. Okay.
Still waiting.
Sorry about that. I was not there.
Power, settings, trophies, profile, party. GC underscore chicks play together. Invite. Invite players. Invite message group. Invite follow. Players met. All friends. Megatron 98. Matt Edelblood. April Cool 305.
Still appearing offline, okay.
Dakota Grigor. Der underscore devious Dex Duck L underscore emo Epic. Flaming 12. Fred Loyan. Gary Arbusto. GC underscore chick selected. Invite. Sending. GC. Home screen. Home screen. Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition, English.
Hello!
I'm stuffing my face.
Oh, okay.
I accidentally gave Mom a double fish sandwich instead of a
And you said, "Oh no."
We're like, nah.
Orin is here! Woo! Orin.
Just warming up.
We are in the correct passage now, sir. We're wrapping this thing up. Hey, that was a treasure chest. There was stuff in there.
What?
Ah.
Where?
There it is. Yay!
I was like, they were only supposed to give you a single, like, don't you care?
Right.
I'm sure that goes up there.
Whee! Yep, I think that's the right way.
Hey, monsters! No, it's dead end.
Oh.
Hey, monsters! No chest. Okay, also. Nope, wrong way. Come down.
Not ready yet.
Let's look over here.
I'll move.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
Down here.
Oh.
I will bring the light of Zakarum to the heathens.
Oh, well.
Here in the east, the power of Zakarum wanes, but in the west it will rise, stronger and greater than ever. Yet I have another purpose. The lost Nephilim city of Corvus lies in the west. I will find it.
He will find it.
Oh, no, wait, here. Wait. Be up here.
Aha.
Monsters up here?
There are monsters.
There are monsters.
There are monsters over there. There are monsters everywhere.
Your defenses are nothing.
That one's go away. There you go.
Yay for teleport. That did not work. Teleport, I was just praising you.
Come down. Right. Left and down.
Still waiting.
Ruins of Corvus.
Yay. done did.
Wait here, Lorath. You can join me when I'm finished.
You're going to kill her, aren't you?
I will do what is needed.
We're
I
all
love
counting
this
on
now.
you.
Hang on.
Love that dialogue. I love that dialogue.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
I gave Mom the apple pie.
Oh, okay.
You didn't read far enough. Yeah, way far down on the...
Huh?
Mom found these
Still waiting.
sugar wafers for Mom. And they're chocolate, but they have not
Ain't good.
very little. Alcohol makes you big.
Dylan. Dylan.
Your grave awaits.
Down here.
Oh, crap. There it is. Okay. Thank you.
Near the Western Sea, it will grow to be a great city in time. Now that my people are settled, I can begin my own search for the ruins of the Nephilim city quarry. The tome implied that it was near this very region.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
I go back up.
Oh,
Back up.
okay.
Wait, we're checking around the other way.
Huh?
I'm coming around the other way. There were some bugs
Oh.
over here I need to kill. In Arab. No. EXP.
Yeah.
How does that feel? I will enjoy this. Need more time.
Oh, Brandon.
Yep, I found an elite.
How does that feel?
Coming.
Uh,
Wrong way. I'm down. Down and right.
oh.
Not ready yet.
You're stuck. Ah.
How does that feel?
Down and left, right?
Okay, I found some buggies.
I'm unstoppable.
Buggies are dead.
Minor. Okay, hang on. I'm coming up to you.
Oh.
Found the door.
Woo!
Gotta come down and left it and you're left on that.
Stop. I didn't think I could get any better.
Whoa!
Up. Got it?
Nope.
You have to come down. Go right. You're stuck up there.
There it is. Let's do this!
Let's go!
Let's see where you've been hiding, Malthael.
Adria.
The angels will never suffer us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we may choose our own path. At least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs.
Oh boy. She's a demon.
Giant spire chick.
Angels and demons don't concern me. We will choose our own destiny.
Hydra.
That.
Explosion.
I need arcane power.
Diablo sent me a vision. He had returned, and you were the one who freed him.
Never.
He always finds a way. My master will return.
Not in time to save you. I need healing. I can't do that.
The power in my blood sings to me.
I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that.
Good boy. She is putting up a fight.
I wish I could do that.
Are you really so angry because of me, Abba?
I wish I could do that.
What a waste.
Still waiting.
Ha 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 ha. Stupid demon.
Before she died, Adria conjured an image of pandemonium.
She was searching for Malthael. so he must be there.
I completely skipped the book. I picked up the book and immediately then triggered that dialogue. That's funny. Oh well, it was just her being, yeah. I'm so cool. I'm Diablo's servant. I'm the best.
Whatevs.
I am now dead. That's not in the book though.
Back.
You have to go back to camp now? Alright. She didn't drop any legendaries. She sucks. Yep. There's material, I think. Oh, but you know what? Before we do that... Actually, let's talk to him to complete the quest.
I have discovered
here,
that
woo!
Malthael is in pandemonium.
Joy!
No doubt he has gone to the fortress. Malthael can hold out there until the end of time. He is forcing us to come to him.
He hides and waits, hoping
Hey,
that if
Mom.
he can delay us long
for a minute.
enough, he will grow too powerful even for me.
The only way to pandemonium is through the high heavens. Let us leave at once.
Alright, before we do that, I would like to try to complete Irena's quest. Again now.
Walk always in the light.
You know, bruh.
Okay.
Before we do that, I'd like to try to complete Irena's quest. 25 bits, thank you, Joy! I got 45 bits so far. 25 from Joy and 40 from, or 20 from Rocket.
We can't start to rebuild until we know that the one who caused this devastation is dead.
He will be, as soon as I find him.
I hope so.
Yeah, random citizen.
Making a sale?
It is
She
good to
still
see
won't.
this-
Wow. What else, bruh? I don't know what to do about that. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess.
Dirges was possessed by an all-consuming rage. As Zai had stolen what was most valuable to Dirges, he would take from Zai all that he held dear.
Dirges didn't kill Zai, did he?
Dirges took something much more dear than Zai's life. His joy. He killed everyone Zai had loved and held dear. Oh. Then he slew Lyria. Her light went out from the heavens. The seas wept, and waves of their tears crashed upon the shore. In the end, Zai trapped Dirges in the ruby Lyria had worn. Zai kept the stone around his neck as a reminder. In time, though, the burden grew too great to bear, and he cast off the stone. His divinity, everything. Where there once stood a young god, there was now just an old man.
An old man that bears a striking resemblance to you, perhaps.
So the story says.
Honestly, as if you need any more proof that Shen is Zai. I mean, there it is, right?
Hey, Brandon, why do I have an exclamation point above the scoundrel? Done his quest?
I did his quest. I don't know why. Maybe because you have it? I don't know.
It's time for me to go.
I guess we can do it again. I did it, though. I did it yesterday.
Nah, I'm good. I'll do it. I'll do it later. Not bad. That's fine.
I don't know why I'm not being allowed to do Shen's or Irena's quest, though. Like,
Did you go ahead and go through the portal?
The portal, no. I was talking to Shen.
He just tastes different, Mom. Like they have like coffee. Tastes like they have coffee. Huh?
Faith is our law. Grace unto
Let's go.
What is
They're made in
this?
Brazil.
What is this?
Destroy the gate!
What is this?
To the portal?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through. I'm sorry. I thought you went through already.
No. I just. Am now.
Yeah. Oh no! What happened?
You gotta come back up. You went down.
Oh no. We win.
Malthael, he dares to attack us.
Yeah.
Ready?
Hang on. Oh, thank you, Joy. You're welcome. You really are. Also, I don't actually know if you caught this, Joy, but I did mention in your chat that if you ever want to do something with like Nightbot, I'll do it for you because I'm like good with Nightbot. It's possible to be good with Nightbot. I'm good with Nightbot.
What are you doing?
I don't know. What was I? I don't know. What am I doing?
You're supposed to go straight up to the portal, and now you're off to the right. The left.
Malthael's attempt to keep me from entering Pandemonium simply confirms that he is still unwilling to face me. Now, I must cross the blighted wasteland, site of 1,000
Thank you again, Joy,
battles
for
between
25 bits
angel
of
and
duty.
demon. The angel of death awaits me in the Pandemonium fortress on the other side. He will not be waiting long.
Indeed. Malthael, we're coming for you! Maybe Joy just gave me bits of death, considering we're fighting the Angel of Death. Not of Doom.
Joy wouldn't do that, though.
Okay. She gave me bits of life. So I could use them against the Angel of Death.
Down, Brandon. We're up.
Ah!
There's only one way to go from here. Going down, you're going down.
Oh look! Monsters!
Demons, the remnants of a long-forgotten battle.
Yeah, what he said.
Not ready yet.
Hydra! Hydra! Everyone hail the Hydra! Ha!
Patience is not one of my virtues, Nephilim.
Yeah. Be quiet, Imperious. You don't need you.
That is a siege room. Bring with you.
Backwards.
Oh.
Told you. One down, you're wrong way.
I thought I was looking for Imperious.
Up here. Up.
Hmm? Okay, thank
Do
you.
you see the battering ram below? That is the only way you can breach the fortress gates. But it is useless without the siege rooms that power it. You have one in your possession, but there are two more. You will find them on the battlefield below, imprisoned along with the demons that carried them. Once you have the rooms, go to the ram. But know this, Nephilim. Even if you release Malthael from his madness, I will not thank you for it.
Of course you won't. That's part of your charm.
Joy singing the Doom song from Invader Zim. Maybe she did give me bits of Doom. Cool.
Need more time.
Calicoa, thanks for the host, my friend. We got a gold over here.
Not ready yet. Need more arcane power.
Well, we did have a gold over here. That's good, Joy.
I'm just warming up.
Nephilim! We found something we can use! weapon was used to bring down a mighty siege beast and its demon master. Even now, the device maintains its power. Sadly, the weapon now attacks us as well as our enemies. We can use it in this fight, though, if we can regain control.
We gotta take control, we gotta take control!
I must wait longer.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble.
I wish I could do that. Still waiting.
Good lord. Stupid elites.
Nephilim, to me! I will protect you!
Need more time.
There you are.
Nephilim, to me! I will protect you! Nephilim, to me!
He will protect us.
I will protect you! Nephilim, to me! I will protect you!
Still waiting.
It is unfortunate that Kurokos corrupted the weapon. It is useless to us now. At least it cannot do any more damage.
I got it.
The great weapon was created in response to a siege on the Pandemonium fortress by Kurokos,
You'll learn, Joy. You'll learn him
demon
good.
lord who rode a monstrous siege beast. At great cost to ourselves, we channeled much energy into the great weapon, and succeeded in bringing down Kurokos and his mount. Upon his death, the demon was drawn inexplicably into the weapon, and it has been attacking us ever since.
Yeah. The weapon has been super rude ever since. You have another level up. This is good. Never! I will never! Wow, what a kid. I found you! Oh, alright. One of those two things happened.
Like he's having all this. Back here.
Oh, what a good daughter.
What? What?
Joy's daughter says, Joy says her daughter's over there telling, hugging her and telling her she's beautiful, mommy.
Aww.
Stupid monster. Yeah, really. Huge difference in personality there. Oh, no, no, definitely not. Not all kids are created equal. Right, exactly.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
Why, hello there, monsters. That's funny. That's funny. Kids, man. Some people's kids.
can help me.
Okay. I thought I heard you just say.
Oh my god. Ryan, hurry up. I'm surrounded by freaking...
Second flag then.
I am returning to town.
To be honest, I can't believe I'm still in business.
Come on.
Wonder how everyone's faring back at the manor.
Howdy. Woo! Woo! That was a lot of fun. What do we got now?
Going right. Can I go in here and get the whip?
Oh, this is okay. I thought it was like a cursed chest or something. Whoa. Huh?
Great. Stop.
Oh. So apparently Starbucks is now for the first time giving baristas sick leave. Wow.
Still waiting.
Hear the portal jump.
Okay. Whee!
The company is all about handling movement. Just now came around to the idea that maybe you don't want 6 people handling movement.
Yeah, yeah. There you go, Starbucks. Good job. We will not get away from the ram. We're all about that ram life.
Sliver has revealed Malthael's plan to me, and it is worse than I could have imagined. He means to use the Black Soul Stone to capture all demonic essences, even those that linger in human hearts. If the stone is altered to rip the demonic essence out of every man, woman, and child on Sanctuary, they will all die.
No, we can still stop him. And we begin by attacking the fortress.
Yeah!
Malthael is fundamentally altering the Black Soul Stone. It will now pull in all the demonic essence from whatever plane of existence it finds itself in. But mankind is born of angel and demon alike. Every mortal, save myself, has demonic essence as an intrinsic part of their being. Losing that will rip their body and soul apart.
Yep, bad times. Alright, let's go through here. Yep, here's the ram. We gotta survive until we knock down the gates.
Need more time.
Destroy those hooks. We can't move until they're gone.
Not ready yet.
Here we go. Here it comes. Oh!
The gates
I love the
have
audio
been
on
destroyed.
that. We're here.
Hang on, you went through anyway.
I didn't know you said hang on.
Yeah, I said hang on.
My bad.
Come on, go. Bill's up here. I didn't. Left.
When I fought Malthael, my sword passed through him like air. He is in a state of death and life, impervious to physical harm. Your magic is not enough. To defeat him, you must channel the power of death, as he does.
Look at the spirits gathered below. Could they be the key?
The power of the dead. If you could become one with it, you would be as Malthael is, and you could face him. But you must find a way, quickly. Every moment, thousands die, and Malthael's power grows beyond anything I have ever seen.
Cool, cool. Now the cool thing about this moment in the game is every character has a specific conversation to their class in this game. The spirit that you speak with, well, one of them, is always someone that's specific to you, your class of character.
It changes to match the nature of whoever controls it, but I have never seen it like this, while under the control of an angel.
Sorry, I was talking to Tyrael.
This place is as warped as his mind.
Alright. Here we go.
Is that you? I have missed you, my teacher. I need help to defeat Malthael. In his current state, I cannot harm him.
You have learned much since I last saw you, including humility, it seems.
I often long for the days we spent exploring magic.
I remember those days with fondness as well, but I have nothing left to teach you. Nevertheless, you will always be my friend.
Yeah, I got it.
You need not ask for my help. It is yours. Myself and the other captured spirits have much power, but not enough for us to break free. If you release us, we may aid you. Malthael uses our power. However, we can redirect it to you. We will change you to exist as he does. He will no longer be beyond the reach of your magic. There are many powerful spirits here, but still Malthael maintains control. It is as if he constantly draws energy from us, yet there is always more for him to take. It is quite painful. But we fight him constantly. We will be ready when you need us.
Sandra, you were the only one who ever really believed in me.
That's not true. You always believed in yourself. A little too much, if I recall correctly.
I miss you, friend. You are real family.
And to think you despised me so when we first met. Life is indeed a strange thing, as is death.
Alright, so those conversations are specific to my class as a wizard. Misty would have talked to a completely different spirit. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
Yep, it was her sister.
Oh yeah, that's right, it's her sister. Yeah, that's right. For the wizard, it's his teacher.
Up and right, nope.
Nephilim, the Black Soul Stone journeys through the portal to Sanctuary. Even now it spreads death across your world. And so ends the eternal conflict.
Man, I love Malthael as a villain. He's just like, look, I win. Just so you know, I win. Oh.
No, Brandon, going right.
Alright.
We're gonna come around and meet backwards.
Need more time.
Oh, right, those doors, that's right.
Right.
So those doors paralyze you if you're in them at the wrong time. Good time. Good boy. Good boy.
Not ready yet. Still waiting.
Huh?
Level 2.
Is it level 2?
Huh?
Okay.
I found the door for it.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
If you want to flag me.
Yeah, I gotta find it. Hang on. I go find the flag. Gotta find the flag. I'm still looking for the flag. Nope. Town portal, you're too big.
I grew up over by the dog.
I need to go back.
Okay, waypoint, flag, got it. Woo!
Left.
Alright, let's go!
Alright.
Not ready yet. Of things stands revealed to me. Is this what it means to be dead?
You are not dead. You now occupy the same state that Malthael does.
That means I can hurt him badly.
You sound again as I remember you. Yes, you are ready. And you have the means to destroy Malthael. But do not forget all that you have learned upon your journey. We need you. The world needs you.
How did you die? I found your body, but could never uncover the truth of your death.
As I tried to save the city of Lut Bahadur, I was killed by a Viz Joktar.
A mage slayer? An assassin? Who could have wanted you dead?
I do not know, nor does it matter. I am dead, and nothing can change that. All I care for now is to be free from Malthael.
What happens when you die? What does it feel like?
At first, I felt as if I was spreading out, as if my being was the whole world. But then, like a bow that is drawn taut and released, I was pulled back violently into this form that mirrors my physical body. I feel trapped. When Malthael is defeated, I will be able to shed this form. Then I will truly know death.
Does that frighten you?
No. I believe I will know true peace and contentment. In fact, I look forward to it.
So after I kill Malthael, what happens then? No more death?
No. He is simply the aspect of death. He is strangely attuned to human souls and feeds
I'm still talking to the chick. Well, the chick for me.
But there was death before Malthael changed, and there will be death after he is gone.
Oh well, I suppose I will have to gain immortality through other means then. Having tales of my heroics passed down from generation to generation. That sort of thing. Not as satisfying, but it will suffice.
Alright, all done. Yay!
Near the portal. Come on up. Alright, there you go. Okay, you're on it.
Pizza portal. Oh, it's one. That's right. It's one of those. That's right. I forgot about those portals. Did I go back? I might have gone back. It's one of those instantaneous portals. There.
Going around the bend, don't go backwards. Go up.
Going up. I want pizza. Pizza is good. We've had a lot of pizza lately.
Look over here. Oh, down a little bit.
But then I always want pizza.
It's right here.
Call me a hero. I slew demons beyond count. I won battles and broke sieges, but it availed me nothing. I know that this war can have no victor, only an eternity of revenge, pride, and hatred. Tyrael does not understand. He cannot see beyond the glory of battle. In time he may, but that day is not yet here.
What I'm actually making is green potato. What I'm actually making is cold button. What I'm actually making is green potato. Okay, cool. Yep.
Yeah, come on around the circle, go left. One left, up and
I got
left.
paralyzed for a second.
Just think. Up and left. And we're going left. Going up.
Ah, it got me again. Oh, those are monsters.
Your grave awaits. My knowledge increases. Still waiting. Need more time.
Oh. I just got a robot call warning me that there have been active using Apple products until I speak to a representative. Huh. Wow. That may or may not be real. Beware of that. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's not real. Yay! Joy got a robocall warning her not to use any Apple products before she speaks to a representative. She doesn't own any Apple products. Yep, they are. I heard you for a second. Stupid dumb lasers. I have an angel bob. I have an angel bob.
We gotta go this way. Well,
oh. Sherlock says Flash was being super cuddly earlier.
He was grooming
oh.
him. Down here.
Alright, that's cool. Lurk away. Lurking is allowed.
Still waiting.
On the portal.
Cool.
Come on up. Up, up. This way, this way, this way. Listen for my grenades.
Okay. Left then. There it is.
And there's left. Yeah, left.
Not ready yet.
Nothing left. There's a portal up there. I'm down and left. No! Back through that portal. I'm up. Portal here. Come down and right. Right. left. Yeah, whoa! Through the portal again. Come down. There's a book here. You get it?
Yep, I got it.
Let's say, don't worry about him. I'm carrying him up.
It's a Malthael book.
The sounds called to me, and I knew them. Human souls. But where?
That's that portal. This must be the door. I will wait here.
Yeah, hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, hold on.
Huh?
Left
Oh, okay. Well, we made pretty good time. Yep.
Ready?
Let's do it.
But straight up.
Yep, I recall. This is it, guys, by the way. We are walking directly towards Malthael right now.
Directly to the forehead of Malthael.
Yes, directly to the forehead. Ready?
Hit X.
Final boss fight.
Yep.
Here we go. This is it.
Time for me to die a lot.
The Soul Stone is a born sanctuary. The blood of demons will soon be
Dude, we spent a whole act listening to talk that. You have to listen to you.
You will be the last of your kind.
I'm gonna take a power nap while he does this.
It's a villain monologue.
Death comes.
I'm not
He's
appreciating
just like
it.
Asmodan, like that.
Asmodan had style though. Here we go.
This is it. This is it. Hydra. Ice armor. Explosion.
I wish I could do that.
I'm in trouble.
Hold him off you for a minute.
Need more time.
This is where my teleport's coming in handy.
Not ready yet. I must wait longer.
Your world dies. There is nothing to save.
I must wait longer.
The good news is when I teleport, I get a defensive buff, so I'm trying to teleport like crazy.
I wish I could do that.
Shit.
Dies. There is nothing to save.
Okay, here comes round 2.
The power of death. But that is not the only weapon I possess.
So, Malthael himself shatters the Soul Stone, and the pieces all fly into him. So he's already the Angel of Death, now possesses the power of all 7 of the Lords.
My game glitched out and didn't show him doing that.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
He just paused. Like, he's just, I'm gonna stand here for a minute.
He was invisible then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and he actually is more powerful in the second form. His attacks are even more devastating, and we almost died the first time.
I must wait longer.
In the end, all bow to death.
I must wait longer.
Not today, buddy.
I can't believe it. That is him dying, guys. Malthael is dying! First try, neither one of us died. We almost did, but we didn't. I got some magical gear and some legendary gear from that. Yes! We did it!
I just got a freaking legendary hand grenade.
Nice!
Wow.
Is it good? Good roll?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good.
158.4 base damage,
oh, yeah.
53 to 63 fire damage, 17% fire skill damage, 212 dexterity, 231 vitality, 1.5% chance to blind on hit, 7 maximum discipline, even hunter only. Actually really cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and with time to spare, Sturlock, you're right. I only regret that we didn't, for some reason it didn't let me do the side quest. I think I can go back and do it, but I'm not sure. If not, I guess it is what it is, but...
Talk to Tyrael?
I'm
down.
Yeah, I guess let's do it.
Where is the Black Soul Stone?
Malthael destroyed it and used the power within.
Then Malthael's death will have released Diablo. He is free.
Yep. That's Tyrael's last line. Letting you know that Diablo is
now
free.
Now it asks us to return to the main menu.
Yep. And we do so, and watch a cutscene. One last cutscene.
That's new.
The Nephilim had done the impossible.
Yep, they sure did.
By conquering death, he had redeemed the angels and saved all mankind. In that moment, with victory at hand, I saw the Nephilim in a new light. He is a hero who can defeat the champions of heaven and hell, and a wizard who protects the innocent. But within him beats a mortal heart that will one day be tempted to corruption. On that day, will he have the strength to resist, or will he be our doom?
Indeed. So, minor note of detail here. That cutscene does change depending on your gender and class, so the pronouns are accurate. And it's a minor detail, but there you go. And that's it. We have beaten the campaign of Diablo 3. The only thing we did not do is the side quests for Irena and for Shen. Yep. What a playthrough indeed. I love this game. This is like the third, I think it's the third time I've gone through it. It's like the millionth time Misty's gone through it. Misty's done this a lot, you might say.
Yep. I enjoy it every time. I still haven't played all the classes.
Haven't you? I don't know what you
I've
haven't played.
pieces,
Right.
But I haven't put in the hours to get them all leveled up.
Yeah.
There's a trophy for
Yeah,
that.
there is. For all classes, yeah.
I would say between all the consoles and PC, I've played all. But not gotten them.
Right. Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even on here it says I played 70. I got the Crusader to 70. I got the Monk to 70. Witch Doctor 42. Wizard 70. Necromancer 70. Demon Hunter 66. And Barbarian 30. And I've collected 4,418,904,025 gold.
Good lord!
Killed 304,851
Oh
monsters.
my god.
And I have 14,759 elite kills.
Really puts it in perspective when you look at those stats.
It does, it does. And this is just on my
Yeah,
console.
it is, yeah.
It's not yours.
Right, mine...
I put some hours in there,
mine would
too.
be more probably just because you put hours in before I was even playing. So... Wow, dude. Where does it drop? Oh, I think I know. Where...
I put you back in town.
Can I go do this then?
I have a new ally in my group, but my enemies gain strength as well.
Oh no, it puts you here. Crap, I forgot about that. It puts you at the beginning of the act. Dang it. Flashes back, yay! The Flash! Cat. Well, so we're not back in town.
We can head that way, though.
I guess.
Please, no! Not Westmount! Tyrael sent me to find you. It will be done. I swear it.
can't do that here.
I'm trying to use town portal. I can't do it, obviously.
Need more time.
Yeah, we gotta get to town first.
I know. I was just trying to cheat. I don't even know where everyone is.
Come up. Sure, that's a walkway.
Still waiting.
Come up, keep coming up, don't go down. Right a little bit. Come up. Go right. Oh, go down and right. Not go left. Down. One right. Go up. There a little bit, you're stuck. Go up. You're stuck again. Up. Make a right. Go in this water. Go down, Brandon.
Need more
Stairs.
time.
You go through the water going.
Stop! Don't go out into the streets.
Any way? You have my word.
Keep moving. I think we lost.
Still
I think
waiting.
even if you would have picked this act out of the axe select, it would have brought
I
you
think
back
so, yeah.
here.
I think so. Ow.
Go up.
Yes, die, monsters.
Gotta go right.
Not ready yet.
Defend the church! Repel these vile reapers!
Woo!
We found you.
Tyrion, why is
Because
Merlin
of
though?
the church! All the is worse than I feared.
A Death Maiden! Stop her!
Just tell me where to use it.
Yeah.
Not here.
Now I think that.
I gotta go to this church.
I can't do that here. This will be my undoing. Not here.
It did not take me this long last time.
Need more time.
Find your way out. Dude, there's only one door. How in the world?
I'm finally out of the church.
I was like, what?
Blessings of the light.
Okay. I have legendary stuff, so I think I can find those. Cool, cool.
Everything you require. Right here.
Wow.
You ask
Let's do it.
who's
No.
to blame for this doom? Or Westmarch, reveling in sin, worshipping petty idols. The Zakarum are gone, and the order of Malthael now rises. Praise Malthael.
I don't know.
Your souls may yet be saved. He spares only the faithful. Donate to the order. And
Yeah, that could be. Maybe it's a level barrier. You might be right. Well, I guess I'll just try it later. Just come back to it at some point later.
Alright, gonna hop out.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, actually.
Good to fight with you again.
Start.
I could switch to adventure mode.
Adventure mode,
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna hop out.
Alright.
Alright, have fun.
I certainly shall.
5:45 p.m.
Alright, so we have about 45 minutes left, guys. You wild and crazy guys. I'm going to exit that there. And I'm going to switch things up a bit here. Now, I have to remember how to do this. It's been a while since I've done this, but I'm going to try to remember how to do this. Now, let's see. Alright, so the first part is you're going down 1 to the game options. I don't think it's called game options, but anyway. And yeah. So it's the first option there is campaign. The second option should be adventure mode. This is what act you want. And I believe we have to go down to Act 1. And then it's a difficulty. Currently it is on normal difficulty. We actually want to move that up. Because I'm decently powerful enough that I should be able to handle it. So I'm actually going to move it up to, let me see. Let's go with, let's go a couple notches. I think this is, if I remember correctly, it's normal, hard, expert, and master. And then after master, you get into the torment difficulties. I'm gonna go with expert. Every difficulty you go up increases a couple things. It increases, number one, the experience you get per kill, and that's by a percentage factor. So it's like it's not like, oh, you just get 10 more experience, it's not a big deal. No, it's like hundreds of percents of increases of experience you get per kill. Secondly, it increases the amount of gold you get when gold is dropped, also by percentage. So each difficulty increase is not a small thing. The torment difficulties are there for when we start putting together our ultimate sets, and that's, you know, those are massive. Those are like 1,500% increases. You know, massive increases to experience and monster difficulty. You know, and such. So let's set that, and we should be good to go, my friends. All right. Oh, I'm in Act 5. Okay, I did that wrong. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When you're vision mode, it does not matter at all. Alright, let's see if I can find our boy here.
Thank you for coming here. There are many bounties to undertake nearby. You have achieved much in your travels, Nephilim, but the forces of chaos never rest. As you fight these forces, you will gather blood shards. They hold a strange power, though we do not yet know what they are.
Perhaps you can help us find out.
So yes, there actually is a little bit of story in adventure mode. They decided to give people some extra side conversations, so it's basically like adventure mode takes place after the story. So there's actually a couple of extra side conversations with everyone here.
Kadala heard about us during her travels. She is here to help, in her own way.
Rob us all blind.
Kadala wants to turn a prophet, just like her father Guy always did. Cain told me a great deal about him, and most of it wasn't good. But it is your decision whether or not to buy from her.
Well, I wouldn't, unless you're in the market for some overpriced garbage.
So, something kind of ironic, I guess. You know, ultimately it's all just, you know, trying to give you hints and stuff like that. They're just, you know, speculating. We don't know what blood shards are. What are those things? We don't know what they do or what they are. But then they talk about Kadala, who is the woman who takes your blood shards. Her currency is blood shards, and she will trade blood shards for gear of any type you want. And it's a little bit different though. You don't get to choose at all what piece of gear you buy. you choose the type of gear. Do I want a helmet? Do I want a weapon? Do I want a two-handed weapon? Do I want a wand? Do I want boots? You get to choose the gear slot, basically, the type of gear. What she drops is a random piece of gear of that type for your blood shards. So you spend blood shards on a gear type, and you might get a legendary. And that's the idea behind it. You try for legendaries with her. But you might not. You might get a common. Or you might get a rare. But you might also get a legendary. So that's why you do it. It's a way to try to gear up quickly as you can. So that's what she's for.
Scouts come to me regularly with reports on enemy activity in the surrounding lands. Based on this information, I can send you to the places where your aid is most needed.
Alright, that's for bounty hunting.
Our journey has been long, my friend. I can see the toll it has taken on you. The weight you carry. I never imagined this burden when we first met in New Tristram. But how could any of us know where our paths would lead? You have conquered many foes, but there are always more waiting in the shadows. It is clear to me now that your duty is without end. I remember the certainty I felt when I chose to fall from the heavens and become mortal. I knew it had to be done, though I underestimated the weakness of this flesh and blood. You have accomplished much, my friend, though it has not been easy. I wonder whether I could have achieved more if I possessed my own strength. Still, so long as we prevail, I suppose it is not worth dwelling on.
Alright, so there's some extra conversations with Tyrael there.
You chose the perfect time to reform the Haradrim, Tyrael. Troubles never cease, do they?
It would seem not. Although we lost many to Malthael, there are more who fight to help us at any cost. It is no easy burden to carry the name Haradrim, but some are willing to bear it.
Yep, like Lorath, who is now one of the Haradrim. So extra side conversation with him. Before we do that, I want to show you guys some stuff here, if I can find it.
Yes, I live once more. I'm very hard to kill, and really, you did a sloppy job. But enough small talk. I need your help. An artifact lies in the ruins of Seshron, guarded by the spirit of a mighty warrior, who will only grant it to the worthy. I think you'll have a better chance of impressing this spirit than I. Aid me in this, and I'll use the artifact to help you.
Alright, so that's Zoltan Kuhl. Remember the mage we brought back to life and had to kill again because he betrayed us? Yeah, that's him. And he's still alive. In spirit form, he's still alive. And he's just told us about an artifact that he wants us to retrieve. And that is one of the little side bits of adventure mode. You actually go to a brand new area that is not in the story mode at all to get that artifact. And we'll get that probably as a group on Saturday. So we'll show you that place probably. But also he dropped a book.
The Nephilim, that fool, actually killed me. Of course, this was not my first time stepping through that door, and I imagine it won't be my last. Fortunately, I am well prepared. Some would say that animating a constructed body with preserved memories is not truly coming back to life. I say those fools don't understand the sheer wonder of being Zoltan Kuhl.
There you go. Alright, he has nothing else to say until we get that cube. Oh, sorry, that artifact. Spoilers. Anyway.
right. Want a recommendation?
No.
Thanks for taking a look.
That's Kadala. Just so you guys know, that is Kadala. She's the Blood Shard lady.
Greetings, Nephilim. I can create a rift so you might test your skill in battle. But first, I require a keystone.
So that is, you know what? I just realized I forgot his name.
Ancient Nephilim tested their worth by fighting through enchanted realms. It was I who opened these rifts for them. That was my calling, and I always answered it. Then, for many years, there were no Nephilim who had need of me. I am glad to be of use again, champion. Only the most powerful of Nephilim can enter the rifts, and they are the ones who can summon me from my rest. I passed many years in silence and darkness before you arrived, and yet you are different from your ancestors, are you not? I shall take great interest in your actions.
Alright, so there you go. Yeah, I know. Bounties for me right now. I know that. I know. I wanted to show the chat who he was. And so basically, he needs a keystone before he can activate. He can create one of these rifts. However, he will. There's no way we can get one until we're level 70. So that's why I shouldn't do rifts just yet. So I won't just yet. But just so you guys know, rifts are kind of the key in adventure mode. They're the method by which you become the most powerful. It's the largest build-up method for adventure moders. So that's how that works. That's the Uber stuff. I think that's it for now.
So, what do you need? I grew up over by I used
Alright. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, this works out. Okay. So, as a blind person, you know that there's a bounty in an area if you go into the area and it makes the quest sound like you just got a quest. That means there's a bounty here. I will try to go through here and hopefully complete it. If I do complete it, hopefully I hear the sound that indicates that. There is a sound that tells you completed a bounty. So let's give it a shot. Now remember, I'm playing on a harder difficulty now than I was before. So I may actually struggle a little. Oh, I actually walked out. I went back to the... Oh, no. Oh, no, I went back to the waypoint. Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse.
You chose the perfect route.
I can't believe I went back to the waypoint. Oh, man.
Best service in Westmarch.
There's that door. Okay. Where were we?
I need arcane power.
Nope, don't do that. Almost went back to the waypoint again. That's how I went back to the door. Ah! Quit it! No! Ah! I cannot escape my fate. So to be clear, everything I had in adventure mode I still have. Everything that was in my stash is in my stash. You know, it's all there. There. Ah!
Need more arcane power. I don't have enough arcane power.
Wow. Ooh, boy.
Need more arcane power. I don't have enough.
Joy's back.
Power.
Woo! Hey, Joy.
I need arcane power.
I may be a tad undergeared for this.
wish I could do that.
I'm in danger!
I don't have enough arcane power. I need arcane power. I'm carrying too much.
Well, I got a legendary, but now my inventory's full. Okay, alright. Yeah, de-animating them, yeah. Hey, Remy LeBeau, thanks for joining the stream, my friend. So, Remy, you actually just missed out. I just completed the main campaign of Diablo 3. Misdemeanor Rayburn helped with the final act, as it was super large, and we wanted to get it done today, so she helped out with that. But I just completed the main campaign. I'm now in adventure mode, showing what that's like to the people. And, yeah. This, which we're witnessing right now, is actually one of the side effects of adventure mode, one of the positive side effects, and one of the positive side effects of higher difficulty, which is magic and legendary items drop more on higher difficulties. It's meant as incentive. You get more gold, and you get more magic legendary item drops. So, I now have to do the Band-Aid trick, which is fine.
I can't pick up
We
anything else.
definitely need more legendary gear. I'm clearly not geared up for this. The monster battles, as you probably noticed, are taking quite a while, and the reason for that is I am under-geared for expert difficulty level. So, here's the Blind Man Band-Aid. Remy, you're probably going to crack out of this. Alright, we are far enough away from the object that we're no longer hitting it. So, go in the inventory. We pick a category. Go to the bottom item in that category. And drop it. A common sword. Alright, now we walk forward again. And that should have been the legendary. Yep. Now I can't carry the sword. So that's I call that the Band-Aid trick. Because I don't want to risk going and selling my items because I may have better items in my inventory that I should equip. But this way I'm dropping a common item for a legendary to replace it. Band-Aid. Big Diablo 2 player? Oh yeah, I can understand that. Diablo 2, some people still say Diablo 2 is the best one of the series. And they have justifiable reasons for saying that, so. But you know, I can't really complain about Diablo 3 considering I can actually play it, whereas Diablo 2 I cannot, unfortunately, so. I love me some Diablo 3.
Still waiting.
Teleport around so I get my defensive buff.
Need more arcane power.
Yeah, that's it.
In a way, that's kind of like the argument I get, or the argument that I give when I'm talking about accessibility to people who are concerned that adding accessibility features will destroy their vision, will change, you know, what the game is supposed to be. And my response to that is always, okay, well, you have a choice. You have the choice of changing things up a little bit so the blind can play a game, or us not playing your game at all, not appreciating your work for what it is because we can't play it at all. So, you know. You know. Deaf. So deaf is, says Remy. So deaf. So to my knowledge, I have not yet completed the bounty that I'm here for. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious. I'm a little skeptical right now about us being able to play it, considering it's intended for, you know, group-based adventuring. And, you know, sometimes the price of accidental accessibility is playing a little bit slower than other people would. Kind of like with this game. You know, or Resident Evil. So, I'm not saying it's impossible, because nothing is impossible, but I hesitate to assume that we could play it, even with spoken menus. Don't get me wrong, it's a magical, wonderful thing, and I'm so glad it happened finally. It's been long overdue, and I'm so glad it happened.
Arcane power.
Well, there's a lot to that. In a sense, I don't necessarily know exactly which directions to go in, but there's a couple of rules that we follow as blind players of this game. Rule number 1, follow the monsters. Since monsters don't respawn unless you reload the game, monsters typically mean progress. So it's usually a safe bet to go to where the monsters came from to move on. Rule number 2, pay attention to the footstep sounds, because in this game, when you run into a wall, the footstep sounds stop, which means you can't go in that direction, obviously. So, if that happens, you try going another direction, or you might be, you might have run into a pillar or something like that, so you just try going around. If that doesn't work, then you probably gotta go another direction. Do I get lost? Absolutely I do. This stream has seen it many times. But usually, with enough patience and, effort, I can find my way eventually. Sometimes I will end up going backwards, back to territory I've already explored. And I'll know I've gone backwards after a while, because there's no monsters there. But eventually I will find my way forward. Just gotta use patience, use the tools that are there, even though the game's not really made for blind people per se. Just gotta use what's there. Oh look, there's more monsters! I must be going the right way. Okay. First chest! Oh boy. Well, I should definitely take that on.
I must wait longer.
Oh, definitely. If I can.
I must wait longer. Arcane power.
Yeah. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's there's a lot to it. If you're a blind gamer, you have to be patient. You have to be, you have to notice things if you're willing to listen for certain things. You have to memorize things. Like I had to memorize the menu for setting up adventure mode, choosing difficulty level, choosing which act I wanted to play adventure mode in. You know, there's a lot to being a blind gamer. Hopefully there will be less in the future. You know, hopefully we won't have to memorize the menus all the time. Hopefully we will, you know, text-to-speech will read our gear stats and the things we want to, you know, the things this game doesn't tell us. Hopefully one day it'll be, we'll be playing right along with you guys in every game. That's my dream, and that's the one I pursue. Okay, so I killed those guys. I still think I'm woefully under-geared for this place, but if there's a cursed chest, I might as well try it, because I could potentially get better gear out of a cursed chest, so... Mr. if you care to... Oh, it's up, okay, cool. Where are you, you vile thing, you?
Oh, thank you. My computer decided to take it up on me, so that's why I did it so quickly. Right, center right. Center river button. Right, center graphic button. Thank you, rotate button.
Hey, no problem, no problem. Wait, what? What did I do? Okay. Oh, down. Okay, sorry. There it is. Alright. This is gonna suck. Oh boy, this is gonna suck.
I can't open this.
Hydra, ice armor, teleport. Well,
my bags are full.
Oh right. Well, that doesn't matter. I don't know what happened there.
I feel like trying to play blindfolded might be a very enlightening experience.
Well, it certainly probably would be.
It's all good. Love the concept of that drops in. Hidden objects. Sherlock the graphics way down. Center river button way down. Graphics Sherlock. It's all good. Love the concept of that drops in. Hidden objects. I feel like trying to play blindfolded might be a very enlightening experience. You fail, so the chest is to read.
Oh. Okay. Well. All right. It is what it is. Yeah, I think I'm woefully under geared for this. It might do me good to scale back until I've completed some bounties and gotten some better gear. Or, barring that, I might not have to scale back at all, because tomorrow we'll be with a group. You know, tomorrow will be all three of us together, you know, doing this stuff. So,
6:18 p.m.
I think. Yeah, look at that. I had trouble with that guy. I'm woefully underpowered right now. I think what I will probably do. Yeah. By the way, Murphy's, that props mode is crazy. I love the concept of that. That's totally unique. I've never heard of any other game with that mode in it. I don't understand how you would find everyone in that mode except to just literally attack everything. Here's a vase. Could this be one of the players? Let's find out. I don't know. That sounded awesome though. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think I've kind of gone through, you know, the basics of adventure mode, how it works in a general sort of way. There is more that I'll talk about. I'll talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, I can understand. I grew up with text-to-speech voices, so when you grow up blind and you listen to synthesized voices all the time, you do get used to it. So yes, I understand that perfectly. Completely obvious objects like a vase. I don't know why I go back to vases or vases if you prefer. Hanging out on the front porch of a house. I don't know. Anyway, so there's a couple more things. In fact, actually, no, I can show you this right now. So let's just hypothetically say that I've completed that bounty and I want to move on to the next one. I'll show you this real quick. How would I know where the next bounty is? Well, I will explain. If you go to the map and then press R1. Well, let's start from the beginning here. Go to the map. You're on the map of the current. You're on the map of the current area that you're in right now. If you press R1, it zooms out to the act map, which is the every waypoint in the entire act of the game. I'm in Act 5, so I have all the Act 5 waypoints. From here, you can teleport to any of them. So, following the rule that we used when we walked out the door of the sanctuary camp, I'm just going to pick one, and here we go. Oh, that was probably the same. Okay, let's do that again. There we go. We're teleporting, and this area does not have a bounty associated with it. Because, following that same rule I mentioned, you know there's a bounty if you hear... Let's try another one. You know there's a bounty if you hear the quest sound, as if you got a quest. That's how you can tell there's a bounty in a place. Like... Nope. That was hopeful. Oops. Hey, I need to stop moving. If you move, by the way, you interrupt the process of teleporting. There you go. That's how you do it. That sound means there's a bounty here. So if you're a blind person playing this on their own, you do what I just did. You teleport to different places on the waypoint map, and thereby find all bounties you need to do. There's 5 bounties every time. There's always 5 bounties per act of the game. So that's how you can find them all. There are some trouble spots with bounties. There are some bounties that are very difficult if you're blind because they involve things that don't have sound effects associated with them. For instance, there's one bounty where you have to rescue people, a certain number of people, and then your bounty is complete. It's not a kill this thing bounty, it's a rescue these people bounty. When you get one of those, you're in trouble if you're blind, because the people don't make a single sound before you find them. And when you do find them, you not only have to press X on them and knowingly press X on them, you then have to stand there while a process you can't interrupt takes place of you freeing them. Which is really bad, because if you move, it's interrupted. And thus, when it gets interrupted, we probably wouldn't even know it happened in the first place. We wouldn't even know it started. There's no sound effect at all until the freeing process is complete and they automatically teleport through a town portal. That has a sound, but nothing else in that process has a sound. So not very good for us. But that is not to say we can't do this. We can complete bounties because bounties also change every time you load the game. So we can complete, if we get lucky enough that we get all, you know, kill this thing or kill this boss bounties, we can complete everything and get our Herodric Cash, which is the reward for completing bounties. And that contains usually legendary gear, blueprints for the artisans like the jeweler and the blacksmith and whatnot, and some stuff, some crafting materials as well. So yeah, and then you move on to rifts, and then that's a whole other story, and we'll get to that. So we're doing a big event tomorrow, Saturday, from 3 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern, and that event is going to be a triple stream where myself, Misdemeanor Rayburn, and Rocket Gamer 6 will be partnering together to stream Diablo 3 as a group in Season 16. So we're all gonna have these characters. You're gonna see this guy again, and we're gonna head off into the adventure mode world, complete some bounties, complete our adventure mode, our season mode challenges. When we're all level 70, we'll start on some rifts. You know, we'll do a lot of stuff. We'll show you guys a lot of our season progress. We'll start building our ultimate sets, you know, all that kind of fun stuff. So from 3 to 8 Eastern, that is the plan tomorrow. Tonight, however, do join me if you have a moment. If you have a spare moment to spare, do join me, because tonight is going to be Jackbox Party Pack. Party Fun Awesome Night. I'm so glad I didn't have to put that off, because I love Party Pack night. So we are going to enjoy some Party Pack together tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern to 11 p.m. Eastern. You know, Templar, I will shoot you. I will shoot you. There, take that. Even though I can't actually hurt you. Alright. Hey now. Hey now. I did not give permission for a monster to show up. Have you know that was very rude, monster? Alright. So, tonight 8 p.m. to 11 is going to be Jackbox as scheduled. And that is the plan. I think right now I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for now. We normally have about 4 minutes left, so I figured that the explanation of basic adventure mode, how that works, is fine. Is good for now, in fact, because tomorrow we have to explain less things then. So we've covered the basics. That's how it works as a blind person. And then a fully sighted, a visually impaired, and a blind person together are going to tackle season mode tomorrow. So tune in for that, but also tune in tonight if you can, if you have a moment, to the Jackbox Party Pack event. And also check out Miss Mina Rayburn, because she and I are doing Kingdom Hearts streams. I don't think we're doing one tomorrow, because we're doing the big stream tomorrow for Diablo. So I don't think we're doing Kingdom Hearts tomorrow. I think we're doing Kingdom Hearts Monday next. But we've been doing that lately. We're rolling through all the Kingdom Hearts games to get to 3, so it's going to be a good time for all to enjoy. For now, I bid you guys adieu. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks everyone who showed up. Thanks for the support. Muchly appreciated. I'll be back at 8 for some Jackbox. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys later.